In this session, you have to discuss about robot kinematics and robot programming in fourth unit. Topic of kinematics. Robot kinematics is a study of motion of body without consider the force causes of motion. So that is kinematics. It's an analytical study of motion of a robot manipulation. Robot kinematics is refers to analytical study. It study multi-degree of freedom kinematic chain that form of structure of robotic system. It equations are used to map the joint parameter to configuration of robot. The robot kinematics can be divided into two types. One is forward kinematics and another one is inverse kinematics. Forward kinematics. So forward kinematics means nothing but you have to follow a certain links parameters like a link and joint angles, and same for that by using that it will be functionized to calculate the end effectors positions and orientations, calculate the end effector positions and orientations. That is forward kinematics. So in inverse kinematics it is totally differ from forward kinematics. First you have to calculate the position and orientations to compute the position and orientations of the end effector, or by using um, this position and orientation by calculate the joint angles and link, how many links and how many joint angles are there in. First you have to find the distance of x and y, then only you have to calculate the link and joints angle. So that is totally differ from forward kinematics. So all are no difference between the forward and inverse kinematics. That is important. So that only you see from this topic. And forward kinematic and inverse kinematics degree of freedoms are seen from next video. I upload from next video also. So now we have to see uh, differ means is nothing but it takes an input joint angle. Forward kinematic means it takes an input joint angle and calculate the Cartesian position and orientation of the end effector. That is forward kinematic. Inverse kinematic means first it takes the input Cartesian position and orientations of the end effector, and then only you have to calculate joint angle. So it is used for trajectory planning. Inverse kinematic means it's an trajectory planning. It's much more difficult than forward kinematics. Inverse kinematics is much more difficult than forward kinematics. Forward kinematic always has a closed form solution depending on the amp. Inverse kinematic often does not and requires an iterative numerical solutions. So these are the major difference between forward kinematics and inverse kinematics. It's totally differ from inverse kinematics is totally differ from forward kinematics, because in forward kinematics you have to get a input. It takes an input as joint angle and calculate position and orientation. Inverse means you give a input as Cartesian position and orientation, then only you have to calculate the joint angles and length. So there is a differ between forward kinematics and inverse kinematics.